Welcome back, welcome to, and thank you for joining the Davis channel. I'm going to continue on with my birdie only round. Today I'm out here on a windy, cloudy, cold day at Brandywine State Creek Park in Wilmington, Delaware. I'm going to start on the back 9. If I get through it all, that's cool. If not, we're going to do back 9. It's supposed to rain or snow or something. I finally got a strike, which is going to be my first time throwing it. So I'm going to throw the strike on, I think, every hole, and then play with the other discs as well. So I got the strike, the reach, the weapon, the ultra, the rise, and then I'm putting with a mix between this stiff blend and soft blend marbles, and then I have the all-weather black on black for throwing. I actually really started liking the all-weather marble for throwing. So hole 10, we're going to go to the longer positions. There's a short pin over here to the right, and then straight you can kind of see the taller grass, and then kind of, I don't know, right off to the side there's a little flag down there. It's very hard to see against all this brown. I got a tailwind. I'm gonna throw the strike first. Thank you, Sean. Shout out to you, buddy, for giving me the strike. It was a disc that was pretty difficult to actually find. Tailwind. All right. That's a good shot for the short pin position. Down there a little bit. All right, try the reach. Looks like a great shot. I think that's going to be it. I think we're just going to do the 2. I'm not going to lie, my amateur eyes thought that this cleared this little brush area here, but it was still a good throw. Basket's right down here. It's not too much of a, there's a hill, it's on a hillside. So I'm gonna throw the ultra and just try not to overdo it. Hit and sit. There you go. So today I'm putting with the original blend of the marble. My daughter Violet dyed this one. I love it. It's definitely beat up. Oh. I mean, I really thought I sent that reach a little bit further. It felt like a really good shot. All right. Hole 11, I didn't give the distance of hole 10. I think hole 10 said it was like 500 and some change to the longer basket over here, and there's like a 34 drop of elevation, 34 foot drop of elevation. Hole 11, the B pin position, which if you look straight, you can see the one, hopefully, right on top of the hill. And the B position is set off to the right and behind it, slightly down a hill. It's only 370 feet. It is going downhill. I want to use this strike as much as possible. It's a 7502. Might be a little too much for the hole, but I just kind of wanted to get it skipping to the right a little bit. And that's not it. Please start fading big time, brother. Go, 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 go. I don't know how that's going to be. I really don't know. I really should have just thrown. Should have thrown the rise. The rise is 5402. And also like more like direct. Like that's a perfect shot, I think. Because you're really just playing for the short basket and then letting it do its thing towards the long. So the strike was pretty good. if I got to push just a little bit further, it would have been like ideal. But this is a very steep hill, so like anything that kind of might have hit and cut and rolled, it's going right into a creek down here. And that would not have been ideal. So luckily, this just hit here and stuck. And we're just going to be safe with it. It rolled. That's what you get for playing it. Weirdo. Nope. Oh my God, please just sit. I'm gonna take a 4 on this one. Good grief. Okay. All right, we're gonna with the strike again. I think I'm just gonna keep using the strike. Which is kind of what I said I was gonna do anyway, but B pin, go straight down the hill, the shortest here. The B position is set, nestled nicely behind some trees back there, some guardian trees. I don't think I've ever actually played the long position on any of these pins. 325, completely downhill. It's a 49 feet of elevation change. I'm questioning my disc choice. Maybe I shouldn't go with the strike. Maybe I should go with the ultra. Try to muscle it. I'd rather not be in the creek. There's a creek right behind all of that, and I can hear the water rushing, so it's not something I want to be in. It's not horrible. It's not really a great effort either, though. It's down the hill. Oh no, it's rolling. That's actually a nice roll. It's got me a little lane right to the basket now. It's a pretty ideal landing spot. The short pin is right here. I mean, this is like as in the middle of a fairway as you can get. That was so bad. So bad it's good. All right, so we're +1 so far. This hole 13. It is about 470 feet, but it's 68 feet of elevation. So take that for what it's worth. You can see it perched up there beautifully on top of the hill. We'll throw the strike first, and then I'll try to throw the reach up there. It's a long shot for old Leon. Oh, turned it. Cut roll? Not really. That wasn't good. I'm gonna take my wedding ring off. It's kind of getting caught in the flight plate. Better. Still just high. It's in the middle of the fairway. It's going to take a lot of mustard to get up to the top. All right, you can see the basket's kind of playing peekaboo, like right up here. That looks daunting. I'm going to throw the strike again. Although, honestly, I think the reach is probably the better play because it might push a little bit more, but I'm going to try to get right at the crest of this hill, kind of to the left of the basket, and hopefully, I know it's a little bit of a headwind. It's a headwind, not a little bit. It's a headwind. Hopefully I can get it up there. Oh, it's not the disc. Try the reach. Reach is definitely the disc, definitely the play. Push, still short. Long putt. Gotta try that strike though, man. I gotta understand what it does. It's my first time throwing. Shoo. I'm breathing heavy already. It's a heck of a hill. All right. The strike landed over on the other tee pad, essentially. All right. Not a bad attempt. And I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is a par 4. If it's par 4, fantastic. If it's a par 3, that's the hardest par 3 I've ever seen. I'm going to assume it's a par 4. We'll check on you, Disc. Okay, hole 14. Par 3, 365. There's a cluster of trees that's close, and then the short pin is right behind that. And then there's a second line of trees right behind it, and the long position pin is behind those trees. So trees, pin, trees, pin. I'm gonna try the strike again, because we gotta throw it. Get used to this thing. We have a tailwind now, so hopefully this thing is not as unstable as I think it is. It's a little used, but it's not like beat up. I think that's great for the short. Oh, you know what? I got a little backdoor look at the long position there. All right, we're gonna go with the weapon because I haven't thrown this yet today, and I love my weapon. Oh, got my knee. Did not feel good. Yeah, that wasn't as good as the strike. Actually had a really nice flight on that one. I don't know what I did to my knee, but woo-wee. All right, I actually have a look at a putt, birdie. Problem is it's a straddle, but we're all right with it. Okay, hole 15 is 320 feet. It's par 3. It is 33 feet of elevation change. I think I saw it kind of like straight in between these last end trees here. But like according to this, it's kind of behind the short pin. So I think what I'm going to try to do is go what I really would love to do. Maybe I could get away with it because of the wind. It's like a big, I'm going to try a big anhyzer with the reach, big turnover shot. Because I would love to execute one of those, but with the weapon, I think I'm going to try to go right up the gut a little bit here. And whatever kind of funnels to the right. Oh, almost hit the mark. I mean, I'm parked at the short basket. Should still have a look. It's not really what I was aiming for. Yeah, the weapon parked the short. And in hindsight, I probably should have tried the weapon on that line. Whatever. Oh my God, so inside. So inside. Oh, it just glid. That's that marble, man. It's always short for me. All right, hole 16, 425 feet straight ahead at that little barn over there, little shed. It is a good headwind. I'll just kind of throw it like kind of straight. This tee pad's a little caca. Oh yeah, baby. Go, Reach, go. Oh, where you going, Reach? Okay. Ah, I thought that was a little bit further than that. I think I'm only going to do the back 9 because Papa Bear has been nonstop since about 8:20 this morning. I'm sure it's sometime afternoon now. And ready to go mellow out a little bit. We got a decent little look here. There you go. Yeah, I like that. I love the all-weather for throwing. that was poop, I was gonna be really mad. Oh, what? Okay, hole 17 is 265 feet. It says +4 elevation, but it almost looks dead on. Par 3. I gotta try the strive again. Strike, not strive. The strike. Who has a strive? There's a strive, isn't there? I don't know. Birdie strike. You know, I love how that kind of stands up and then pushes. It's so short, but it's it's definitely beating it just a little bit. All right, I really got to get on this thing, huh? And now I'm going to throw the weapon. Oh, get through it. About the same. No, it's a little further. It's on the other side of the tree stuff. So weak. How far? 265 feet? Wait, what are we talking about here? What is that long basket out there? It's not 265 feet. Everything's showing this is the alternate pin. So the alternate pin to what looks like the short is maybe 265. That long was not 265. Why does that feel so bad? Why do my up shots feel so bad? I think I'm just tired. Just because I feel like putting. No, it's not really that far. $490. 490. Yeah, 490. Right up there, right at the top of the hill. 34 feet of elevation. Got the reach. Oh God, and the strike. My knee is like fire for some reason. The Ultra, I'm sorry, man, I'm getting all my names mixed up. I have the Ultra in my hand, which is what I'm going to throw. I'm just going to throw something stable straight out there, let it come back in. It is a headwind, so I want something stable. The reach and the strike landed 20 feet from each other on the same plane. So what does that tell me? Slower disc speeds are better for me, especially that like 7-8 range. I gotta find a really good like 9-speed disc. I think I haven't really been thrilled with 9-speed discs. If anyone has any recommendations for a good like neutral straightish flying 9-speed, let me know. Okay, last shot for hole 18. Well, that's like, I feel like that's really good. A little short, but with the headwind, it's good. Check all my pockets for my mini judge. Okay, this is actually like the first, first kind of like legitimate putt. Not really. I had that one long one, but like this is like within the range where we can make a save the cheerleader. Love this marvel, baby. Why did I take you out of the back? Is it just having a bad day? Probably. All right, let's go talk about it. Well, that was the back nine of Brandywine State Creek Park. We're getting close to the end of December, and I just wanted to kind of like give my thoughts on Birdie Discs after playing a handful of courses with them, and only them. When I first started this, I was trying to use the all-weather black on black to putt with as well. What I found that I love about this disc, I like throwing this. I love throwing this disc, but I don't like putting with it, only because I think it's just a little too sticky for me. So everything kind of comes up short when I'm putting. But this is going to be my workhorse for approach shots within a certain, close range. But I like it. So I throw this one. This is the first run stiff blend. Excuse me. This one is understable, so I can throw this and it's going to turn. If you watch the Beaver Branch video, some of those shots is with this, and man, it just stands up. It turns a little bit, but it's not like it doesn't turn and burn. I have so much confidence throwing this Marvel, especially for something I just need to kind of drift slightly to the left, but kind of finish straight to fading. This one is, I just love the color, really. It's just a little more stable though, but it's not as stable as the black on black. And then the baby, this is what I putt with. This was dyed by my daughter Violet. So it's got a little special part of her when I'm out here playing. And I love it. I'm just going to start putting with this again. I've been hitting some pretty good putts with those. Glow Ultra, great stable disc. Very in the same vein as like a whatever. Pick one. Pyro. I'm trying to think of the one disc that everyone loves. The Zone. Very Zone-esque. I like the hand feel. It's very reliable. It's a great disc. I'm just going to use this. So this is taking that Zone place. It's a little bit more stable. I've grown to really trust this disc. The reach. I think what I found is this one is slightly less stable than this one, but they've both burned on me, and then they've both stabled out. So I can't really. Yeah, the same numbers. I can't really get my finger on this one, man. But it's just, of the discs, the reach is just not the one that I would personally go for. The Marvel, especially the stiff blend, great. Ultra, great. I just started throwing this. It's used, but it's not like so used. But this one has had a couple. You just watched it, you've seen some of the flights. A little bit of a stand up, pushing, just a slower weapon. Really is what this is. Maybe a little less stable though than the weapon, which makes sense because it's 7502 and this is 7502.5. The weapon is it. I love the weapon. I'm excited to keep throwing this one for a couple, like getting more into the wooded courses and try this out. This is the baby, and this rise, man. I just love this thing. Such a nice, just reliable mid-range. And that's it. That's what we've been playing with all month. I played 2 rounds at Beaver Branch for the first time on Monday. I was +2 the first round, 3 under the second round, just using these discs. So, and that's a very wooded course. There's some technical lines, and what that tells me is you can absolutely succeed with this lineup. There's no reason not to. So if you have not given Birdie Disc Golf Supply Company a chance, you're not going to go wrong. The hand feel on all of these discs is great. Even the rise, it's a 12 speed, but it doesn't, the rim is a little bit rounded here, and it's not as wide as you would think for a 12 speed. Like this is a nice feel in the hand. And I'd have to say that the thing that really has sold me on Birdie, hand feel. Hand feel on all of these discs, it's just amazing. So we'll have a couple more rounds, I think, before the end of December with the Birdie. Would love to try the Strike a little bit more. Thank you, Sean, for supplying this one for me. You've come through a handful of times, dude, and I appreciate you, man. So y'all take care, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.